is going on today, guys? All right, so as you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to kind of be top 5 things to spend your $600 stimulus money on, sort of, anyway. This isn't really in any particular order. There's not a number 1 and a number 5. It's just 5 things that I wanted to throw out there that I think you should be thinking about when it comes to spending that $600 to help better prepare you for what I think 2021 is going to bring us. I believe that we will have, as a country, economic problems in 2021. I think we will have more civil unrest. I think we're going to have political problems, and I think if you are a gun owner or care about your Second Amendment rights, you can look forward to having those rights attacked this year as well. And I'm not saying that in a doom and gloom kind of way. I'm just saying we're going to have to fight for some stuff this year. 2020 has been bad enough, and now that we're about to move into 2021, I think we need to be better prepared than we were in 2020, and we need to have some of these things locked down, and we need to have that mentality so that we can make it through, because it's going to be a fight for some of us, and that could emerge in people trying to push for more gun laws. It could emerge in people losing jobs, losing homes, all kinds of things, and I just want everybody out there to be prepared as best as possible. So I put together this list of 5 things that I think are things you should focus on when it comes to spending that $600 of your own tax money you're getting back. Of course, if you're married, you'll get $1,200. If you've got kids, maybe you get $2,400. But let's just stick with the $600, and you can kind of go from there if you get more money. First and foremost, one of the main things that I am on this channel, even though I don't always do a lot of gun videos, is I'm a gun guy. And so very importantly, if you don't have a gun, or you don't have guns that you feel like are adequate for you, whatever that may be, go get more guns. Go get a gun. If you don't have a good handgun, got a Glock here, we got a SIG here. If you don't have a good handgun, as you guys know, I think that is the most important gun you can have, and I think you need to go get something, find something. I know prices are inflated right now, but for $600, there's still a lot. And I mean a lot of good pistols you can get out there today. There really, really are. It might be kind of tight. You might be pushing it with $600, but you can still find a Smith & Wesson M&P. You can still find Rugers. You can still find Glocks sometimes. You know, you can find Berettas that will fit into that price range. You can find these guns out there. I recommend, if you don't have a good handgun, go get one. Second to that, if you don't have some sort of defensive rifle, and I know right now it is rough when it comes to finding something in that $600 price range. It wasn't a year ago, now it is, but there are still places like Bear Creek Arsenal where you can get like complete uppers for $300 to $400 and then build yourself a lower for a couple $100. It is still doable. You're gonna have to search around and find out, but if you don't have something like this right now, I recommend getting it. And even if that means you have to just put that $600 towards something like this, and you have to get a little bit into your own money there, I recommend doing it, because again, with the attacks that I believe we're going to see when it comes to our gun rights, if you don't already have something like this, you might not be able to get it later on, is what I'm saying. And so this is definitely something I recommend trying to get a hold of. In addition to that, obviously, things like ammo, magazines, very expensive, very hard to find right now, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And if you can help with that $600 to put towards stuff you need, by all means do it. Next up, load up your pantry, guys. Load up your pantry. Go buy boxes of mac and cheese, cans of Hormel chili. Go buy all the non-perishable stuff that you can find. Or, if you want to, go buy some food storage. We got Valley Food Storage here. We've got eFoods Direct, which I buy. We've got Mountain House, which I buy. We got Patriot Pantry. We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got My Patriot Supply. There's tons of them out there. I buy all of them. I usually wait till something goes on sale, then I buy some. Get something. Have your pantry stocked up, whether that's with prep food or regular everyday food or whatever it might be, frozen food, if you've got freezer space, whatever it might be, stock up. You don't want to get caught off guard again. Again, if we're going to have more lockdowns, if we're going to have financial problems as a nation, if we're going to have political upheaval, civil unrest, you don't want to be worried about what your kids are going to eat. Okay? You just don't want to do it, so please make sure you have food settled and good. You're good to go. And to play into that, I've said it before, or earlier in the year, buy a freezer. If you don't have a freezer, please go buy one. They are incredibly handy, and they help you store food. Freezers they've been out most of the year. They've started to come back. I'm seeing them when I walk through Walmarts and Targets and Home Depots and all this kind of stuff for anywhere from $200 to $300 for like a 7 cubic foot freezer. I have one of those. They hold a whole lot of food, and for $200 or $300, it's very, very smart to have one. You're going to have the money. You're going to have the $600. Spend half of it on a freezer if you don't have one already. Also, get your car fixed, okay? That's number 4. Get your car fixed. If you have any issues with your car, little things you've been putting off here and there, you don't want to be stuck in the middle of financial problems, losing a job, civil unrest in your city, whatever it may be, and you've got a broke down car. If you need to go get maintenance done on your car, tune up, get some new tires, whatever it may be, maybe you use this money to do some of those things. Make sure you have a good working vehicle, because you're going to need it always anyway, and you want to make sure you have it, especially in bad times, especially if those bad times include having financial problems. Okay, and lastly, maybe this is something you can think about doing. Use that $600, $1,200, $2,400, whatever it is. Pay up on some bills for a couple months. Pay up your phone bill for a couple months. Pay a little extra on your electric bill. Pay your cable bill, your internet bill, whatever it might be. Pay up on some of your bills. If this $600 can get you in a better financial place to deal with bad things that might happen early in 2021, why not go ahead and use it for that? If you've already got food, if you've already got guns, if you got a freezer, if your car's in good working order, pay up some bills. Make a couple extra car payments or whatever. I don't know. But use that money to go towards things that are going to help you out, going to help future-proof your financial stability. So those are the 5 recommendations that I make. Guns, which includes guns, ammos, all that kind of stuff. Okay, food, pantry, prep food, whatever it is, a freezer, car repairs, and of course paying up on your bills. Those are the 5 things I think that are the smartest things to spend this money on. Okay, that's just my opinion. Would love to hear what you guys think down in the description box, or excuse me, down in the comments. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So take it easy, guys.